Alright, in this problem we need to solve for t. There are multiple ways to do this, but most of you chose to just work straight through it, so I'm going to do it the way that most of you worked through it. So first, I see that on the left side, these two terms, 12/7 t and 1/21 t, are both like terms because they both have a t in them. So in order to combine them, I have to add or subtract their coefficients, but they need a common denominator. So I'm going to change them both to have a 21 in the denominator. So over here on the side, I can show my work. 12/7. I have to do 7 times 3 to get to 21, so I have to do 12 times 3, and that gives me 36. So 36/21 is the same as 12/7. 1/21 already had a 21 in the denominator, and I'm not even working on the right side left yet, so I'm going to leave it how it is. Now 36/21 minus 1/21 gives me 35/21 t, which is equal to t minus 8/3. Now, both sides are simplified as far as they can, but I have t's on the left side and t's on the right side. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract the t from the right side to get all my t's in one place. So now I have 35/21 t, and I need to do minus 1t. And that's equal to, those canceled out, so it's equal to just -8/3. Notice I kept the negative symbol. Now, right now, it's 1/1t, or just 1t. If there's no coefficient, I can assume that there's a coefficient of 1. But again, I need a common denominator, so I'm going to change 1/1 to 21/21 by doing times 21 on top and bottom. So now I have 35/21t minus 21/21t equals -8/3. Now 35 minus 21 would be 14/21t. Just by doing this subtraction right here, that's how I got that, equals -8/3. Now I notice that I can simplify 14/21 because 7 will go into both of those. So 14/21 divide by 7 on top and on bottom, and I get 2/3. So now I have 2/3 t equals -8/3. So to get rid of a fraction coefficient, I multiply times the reciprocal. So the reciprocal would be 3/2. That way my 3 on the top will cancel with the 3 on the bottom, and the 2 on the top will cancel with the 2 on the bottom. But if I multiply times 3/2 on the left, I have to multiply times 3/2 on the right. The 3 on the top and the bottom will cancel, and I can go ahead and simplify. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 8 4 times. I'm left with just t on the left, and on the right I'm left with -4. Everything else got canceled out. The other way that I could have done this problem is to find a common denominator and multiply both sides times the common denominator. So right now my denominators are 7, 21, and 3. I know that all of those numbers will go into 21, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 21. That has to go to each term on the left and to each term on the right. So I'm going to do 21 times 12/7, 21/1 times 12/7, and I get 36. Then I'm going to do 21/1 times -1/21, and I'm going to get -1. On the right, I'm gonna just 21 times t would be 21t, so I'm just gonna do 21 over 1 times negative 8 over 3. Simplify, and I get negative 56. This multiplication will help me rewrite the problem without fractions. So 21 times 12/7, again, was 36, so I'm gonna have 36t. 21 times 1 over 21 was just 1, so minus t, equals 21 times t would be 21t, and 21 times negative 8/3 would be negative 56. So I have a new equivalent problem, but I don't have to deal with fractions anymore. So on the left, I'm going to combine 36t minus t is 35t. On the right, I cannot combine those terms because they're not like terms. So now I'm going to bring all of my t's to the left side by doing minus 21t. 21 minus 21t cancels out, leaving me with just negative 56. And on the left side, 35 minus 21 would be 14t. Now I want to get t by itself, so I'm going to divide by 14 on the left, and therefore also on the right. On the left, it will cancel out, leaving me with just t. And on the right, 56 divided by 14 is 4. It's negative because of this negative right here. So again, same answer, t equals negative 4, just a different way of doing it.